When I came in as CIO, I saw IT as a cost center. I was unaware of all the things that IT touches.
The role of the CIO is changing to be one of a broker, helping the business understand what opportunities, what solutions are out there in the market that can help them advance.
Our leaders of the future are no longer those people who have groomed up the ranks as your traditional CIO did. They are now people who must sit at the table with the management committee, with the board.
I think what has changed for us is we are no longer just the executors, but we have to also be good educators around what the possibilities are. And as a result, we are much more business generalists than we were historically. Five or certainly 10 years ago, we were specialists. And we were expected to be specialists, not terribly strategic. Now we are part of a lot of strategic conversations, and as a result, we have to really think about business problems, not just technology problems, but provide, the possibilities of what technology might do to help solve those.
I think the difference that I bring to the CIO position is, in fact, understanding what the business is and what we do. I'm not saying that every CIO needs to work underground. They went for the mining company, nor do they have to go build cars on the shop line. But they need to understand what are the barriers.
The CIO is as important as the CFO. We all know that a great CFO often never talks directly about the P&L and the balance sheet, but they are a strategic partner to the CEO. And I view the CIO as that type of person who literally sits at the table and can talk very broadly about products, services, financial aspects, efficiency, customer experience in such a way that they are on par with a very strategic CFO.
They have to, as a CIO or a leader of technology, understand how to both interpret the value and direction and strategy of the company, contribute to it as a leader, and then ultimately leverage the assets that they lead, which is the technology assets, to deliver the products and services to the markets that each organization goes to market to serve.
CIO and technology leaders really need to speak the language of the board. Oftentimes I'm told by board members that they simply don't understand what the CIO or technology leader is saying. You probably have the wrong CIO or technology leaders if they're not able to speak in common business terms and able to speak in a language that the board understands.
From my perspective as the CIO, I view it as my responsibility to help board members understand information technology. I don't expect them to come with my toolkit of knowledge. I expect board members to be inquisitive, to be interested, and to have a focus on and a passion for the industry that we're in, because they're obviously attempting to govern our business.
It's essential to have the CIO at the table when business strategies are being formed. We need to understand that technology is not simply an enabler of formulated or existing strategies, but may also be used as a mechanism to drive the development or the creation of new strategies. The opportunity to create new products, new offerings, to enter new markets, to compete in different ways.
A strategic leader at the business table who sits at the executive level and serves and is involved with the board of directors is a strategic leader of the company first, a technology leader second.
We built business cases for the different things we wanted to do, the return on investment, to where in fact I could go to the board with 2 slides and walk out and they say, why wouldn't we do that? That's exactly right. Why wouldn't you do that?
We have formal interactions on certain subjects every quarter. But in addition to that, there would be off-cycle presentations as well to the board, especially once a year when we talk about our technology and operations strategy. We have the board doing a real deep dive into these subjects and how that actually will lead towards forming the budget for the following year.
For IT to add value in a process, they have to be empowered. You have to empower the people to make the good decisions and have the right people in place and the right leadership in place. That begins with strategy. Strategy is the most important part for our culture, that we are always looking out 3 to 5 years.
Don't bring me solutions that you think will fit something. Tell me the problem you're really trying to solve, and I might really surprise you with the potential solutions that are out there that maybe no one has ever thought of.
CIOs and technology leaders are critical to innovation because they are looking at the global landscape, because they're looking at what competitors do, and because technology by its nature is looking out to what's 3 to 5 years from now. Technologists look at things and try to predict things that don't exist today. Things that don't exist today may be critical disruptors 3 to 5 years from now.
CIOs should be the ones who really also raise the bar in terms of the board's knowledge about the emerging trends and how they are leveraging technology to position the company well for the future.
That's what we want to do, is be proactive. We want to be thinking about our strategy 3 to 5 years out, and what does that mean for IT to empower our business to take us from being a $5 billion business to a $10 billion business.
Having the right CIO at the table will be able to elevate that conversation and give you a sense of comfort that the details associated with are going to be taken care of.